Angle bisecting is fairly simple. It's all about using the compass properly. So if you're using a flat compass or a safety compass, first you need to find the center of the vertex and use that as the center of your circle. So line up your circle, and then you pick a circle, a radius size, any size you want, and make sure it goes through the angle. When you create that angle, or the circle around the angle, you should have two intersecting points. I'll just call them A and B so we can refer to them. Use A and B as your new center points of two separate circles. You're going to use them any size. I recommend just use the same size radius that you did to create the original circle. So here's my center point right here at A. You can make full circles. So you have a circle, center point A. Now do the exact same size as center point B. So basically you have three identical circles. One at the original vertex of the angle, and two at the intersecting points of those angles. What happens is it creates two other intersecting points. Here's one, and here's one. Now, if depending on the size of the circle, the intersection point could be on the interior of the angle and way out here on the exterior. But basically, find the 2 points. And of those 2 points, when I connect them with a straight edge, it should also hit through the original vertex of the angle. And there's your angle bisector. I'm going to show you how to do an angle bisector of this angle, angle A, using a traditional compass. So you're going to want to create a circle, any radius. I chose this size, for no particular reason. I didn't want it too big or too small. I just wanted to make sure it intersects the angle. And I'm going to create a circle at vertex point A. And again, if you have a hard time, like my paper keeps getting stuck, if you need to rotate the compass, that's okay. Or if you need to rotate the paper, that's okay as well. Whatever works to get you that circle. So once that circle intersects the angle, I'm going to identify this intersection point as B and this intersection point as C. If I use the exact same length radius, it is fine, but what's going to happen is when I draw my circle from point B, it will intersect right at point A, and it might be hard to see. So you can use the same size, or you can make a different size, smaller or bigger, it doesn't matter. But you need to have two circles, one center point B and one at center point C. These two circles have to be identical sized radius or radii. Hopefully you can see that. There's a circle at center point B, same size radius, center point C. And now you can actually see both of my intersection points right here and right here. Now that point A is identifying this vertex. This center point, or point where they intersect, is a different point. I'm going to create a segment or a line from the two intersection points, and it should go directly through your angle vertex. Now mine's a tiny bit off because my compass slid, but it should hit directly through this vertex. And what that does is it creates two identical angles bisecting the whole angle, the angle BAC.